Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. This video is another video in the series of the business of luxury. And in this video, we are going to focus on Balmain's recent collection. And there is a particular reason why I wanted to discuss that with you. But before we dive deep into that, let me first share with you the importance of beauty for most of the luxury brands and the luxury groups. Now, when we talk about beauty, it provides an accessible entry point for a brand's identity. And this strategy has been exemplified by the long-standing success of Chanel Number 5, which has anchored Chanel's brand as well as financial strategy for decades now. Given that, I would also like to share with you the news that Balmain has recently collaborated with Estee Lauder companies for the launch of Balmain Beauty. And this particular launch was a soft launch one day before the recent collection that we are going to be talking about, wherein there was an unveiling of Beauty Boutique in partnership with Estee Lauder. Somehow this was not just a side event. It became the heartbeat of the entire collection, and Balmain's runway became an advertisement for its beauty line. The collection itself was a vivid ode to Balmain's new cosmetics as well as fragrance line. You could see evening bags that were crafted in perfume bottles and heels that doubled as a ode to brand's fragrances. Now, as you can see, this integration went merely beyond the accessory design. The collection ventured beyond the traditional accessory integration, and the runway actually became a platform to advertise the beauty line directly. Now, we do understand that beauty products serve as vital components of the luxury brand's commercial strategy. However, the question arises that does such overt commercialization detract from the brand's artistic elements of fashion? The Balmain's approach also raises concern regarding the commercial interest in creative integrity balance. And what we would like to say is that we do understand that this kind of strategy helps open the brand to a broader audience, a broader market, and it helps leverage the accessibility of the beauty products. However, it also invites questions regarding the extent to which the fashion brands might prioritize commercial success over creative subtlety. And the balancing act between commercialization and creativity continues to be a contentious topic within the luxury industry. And Balmain has provided an example of what is usually going to be done if there are no questions about it raised forward. And also, if we kind of go back a little bit, we also remember that the Paris Olympics were more of a advertisement for the LVMH group as a whole and the LVMH brands, and it was so overt in commercialization, so overt in terms of marketing, that one used to feel that do the brands realize that this kind of overt commercialization and overt marketing might actually hamper the brand in the long run, might actually hamper the brand's positioning, brand's identity in the longer run? So for now, maybe Balmain does feel that with this kind of a collection, it has able to put the fragrance and the beauty line front and center, and everybody is going to be talking about it. But I think most of the comments about it are going to be more negative rather than positive. And that is my perspective on it. I would love to hear what you think about it. Do share that with me, and we can open a channel of communication to discuss the kind of marketing that luxury brands are doing right now. So that's all that I wanted to discuss with you in this video. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Do stay tuned in for more. If you want to read about it on pallavisehgal.com. Thank you.